The Obama hangover just won't go away. Pedophilia and child sexual slavery is high on the disgust scale for just about every decent human being. Yet what may kick that same scale all the way to 11 is the knowledge that the Obama administration is accused of turning a blind eye to such vile activity. Specifically, Team Obama may have taxpayers subsidized sex trafficking and active pedophilia in the Afghanistan theater of operations. Rest assured, none of our troops or any of the NATO or Australian, New Zealander military contingents have been implicated in any allegations. However, as it turns out, raping little boys is quite ingrained in Afghan culture. As reported by the Daily Wire, a potentially explosive report from the New York Times claims that U.S. officials turned a blind eye to ongoing child sex abuse problems within the Afghan army and funded that nation's military despite repeated allegations of pedophilia and even child sex trafficking. Not done yet, the Daily Wire also noted, the New York Times cites a document, released Monday, which says that the U.S. military reported more than 5,000 incidents of gross human rights abuses to authorities between 2010 and 2016, many involving children. But despite the repeated requests, and the dictates of American law, the U.S. continued to provide financial support to the Afghan army. Stunningly, this isn't the first time alarm bells sounded the danger of figurative blind eyes being turned in Afghanistan. Initially reported by Fox News late in 2013, Jason Bresler, a full-time firefighter and Marine Corps Reserve major from New York City, is facing what could loosely be translated as the military version of a grand jury hearing stemming from his using an unsecured email account. Trending, Sarah rips apart reporter who blames school shooting on Trump. He warned his fellow Marines that a high-placed Afghan police commander, Sarwar Erjan, was suspected of both posing a security risk as well as participating in pedophilia at U.S. military installations. That was a move he may have regretted. While serving in the Taliban hotbed of Helmand province, Major Bresler responded to an urgent request from other Marines concerning the status of Sarwan Shan, who was routinely allowed open access to American bases as part of the Afghan transition team. Bresler responded with his information of the Afghan official's shady security and sexual background. But the major's _faux was that he used his Yahoo email account to get the word out to his fellow leathernecks. For using his personal email account, the combat veteran was initially under threat of essentially getting booted from the Corps under less than honorable conditions. As further reported in the same Fox News article, there is no evidence immediate action was taken regarding Bresler's warning that Jan was someone deserving of at least a closer eye, if not outright increased security precautions. Still, without anyone acting on the major's input, a few months later one of Jan's teenage boy assistants, who was also suspected of being one of his sexual abuse victims, opened fire on 4 Marines, killing 3. Staff Sergeant Scott Dickinson, Corporal Richard Rivera and Lance Corporal Greg Buckley, Jr. were all gunned down while lifting weights in a makeshift gym on base. Wounded was Staff Sergeant Cody Rode. Suffering 5 gunshot wounds at close range, the SSGT somehow managed to survive. As many of us already are well aware of, the deep state, especially those appointed under Obama, is firmly embedded in the body politic of our nation. Yet now I'm forced to ask rhetorically, is the deep state that shameless that it could turn a blind eye to what could best be described as _satanic_? Related, Obama flashback, jobs not coming back under Trump. Please share this story on Facebook and Twitter to spread the word about these despicable acts permitted to continue under the Obama administration. Do you think Obama himself turned a blind eye to those atrocities? Scroll down to comment below.